São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MC da PP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
ó. Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se carros falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Juro, pras minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela. Eita, é foda, João. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade. Ainda mais porque a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor, tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma, frios por natureza morta. Legalité pour mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution é black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleur qu'hier. Ma terre me manque, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde mais, verde mais, verde mais. Família.
Père, mère, frère, sœur, ange caïra. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche. Des vies décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, d'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer. Jamais, plutôt qu'à l'aide, on entend crier. Pas année, ghetto couleur café. Non, c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barres, trop de...
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. Here are the five for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Stevenson in the small forward. Now here's Paul. Stolen by Westbrook. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now, here's Westbrook, following the miss by Griffin.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Thunder on D. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the 4th quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Well, I'm sure they enjoyed it because you're not going to get too many wins where you have to come from that far behind.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City. And Durant sends it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he whiffs on that. Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Inside.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here's Paul. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
For the Clippers, Pierce comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. The Clippers have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Clippers trail by 18. Griffin kicks to Pierce. To stop the run. They get the rebound. Crawford outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Crawford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in rebounding, first in second chance points, and they were one of the NBA's top 5 up-tempo teams. I mean, their pace of play really brisk. Only a few squads scored more on the fast break than they did.
And you touched on their rebounding, just prolific in that area. Tremendous energy and physicality when attacking the glass.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. Paul with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Clippers trail by 17. Here's Paul, and it's blocked by Adams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Durant with the dunk.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And Wesley Johnson has subbed for Pierce. And another fast break for Oklahoma City. Thunder running.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Crawford. Drains the 19-footer. Crawford's got 5 now. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder lead by 19. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
The Thunder leading by 19 points.
And the Clippers not known for being an outside shooting team, but they take a large amount of deep mid-range twos as well as their fair share of threes.
All fueled up and ready to go. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. And Stevenson's checked in for Wesley Johnson. Good on the 2nd free throw. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands, and it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Paul passes to Aldridge. To end the run. The shot is off. Westbrook with the nice D there. And the Thunder pushing it up now. That's his 4th basket of the game and his only